We are here live for UCW Elimination Chamber. This is going to be one hell of a stacked show here tonight. Please welcome Jacob Fatu. Well, recently Jacob Fatu has become unhinged in the recent weeks, attacking Sol Sikoa ever since Sol cost in the United States Championship against Carmelo Hayes. But now we have a new United States champion, and his name is Austin Theory. And Jacob Fatu probably has some words to say to Sol Sikoa. Hey, Solo, I ain't wasting any time. Bring your podcast out here so we can talk man to man, mano a mano. I know you're back there watching me. Come on, bring your podcast out here right now. Please welcome Solo Sikoa. Jacob. All you want to do is just come out here and blabber your mouth about how I cost you the United States Championship. Well, I had a favor in doing that. You didn't deserve that title in the first place because when you won it, did you even bother to give me a title shot? No, you didn't. That's why I betrayed you. That's why I had Carmelo Hayes beat you for the United States Championship after I pushed you off that ledge for those two tables. And since I have this sledgehammer in hand, let's sell this like the absolute loser you are. I ain't wasting any time. You can come get this sledgehammer. Now Solo, trying to swing at Jacob. Jacob countered, springboard, drop kick by Jacob, and now the brawl is on. Here they go. Jacob Fatu throwing hands at Solo Sikoa. Picking him up, driving him into the corner. And that's belly to belly suplex. Jacob Fatu looking for that moonsault. God, oh my God. Solo using the sledgehammer right on his face. And now gonna use the sledgehammer to dish out more punishment right on the back of Jacob Fatu. But Jacob Fatu is built different, like a human wrecking ball. You cannot get past Jacob Fatu in a headbutt. And another one. And a nice super kick. Solo goes tumbling. Jacob, dive. Dive by Jacob Fatu. We're going to have to get some security out here. These two men are going to absolutely destroy each other. Now, oh, super kick, low blow. And an impaler DDT by Fatu. Fatu now grabbing a steel chair, bashing Solo over the head with it and just using it as a weapon. Where's security? Where the hell is security? Jacob bringing Solo back into the ring. Nice moonsault by Fatu. Solo, I want you at UCW WrestleMania in a street fight. Meet me there. And I better see your punk ass there. Because if I don't, I'm just going to drag you to the arena by myself. You will accept the street fight from Jacob Fatu. street fight at WrestleMania. Moonsault again by Fatu. So it's official. Jacob Fatu wants Solo Sikoa in a street fight at WrestleMania. Will Solo accept the challenge? The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the AEW World Championship. Introducing the challenger, Latino Heat, Eddie Guerrero. Eddie Guerrero walks into the Elimination Chamber tonight as the challenger, but he could walk out as champion if he can defeat Kenny Omega in this one-on-one match for the title. And a nice flip from Eddie Guerrero. Eddie's going to bring the lying, cheating, and stealing to this match. Making his way to the ring is the AEW World Champion, Kenny Omega. I guess you could say Kenny Omega had a pretty lackluster performance in the Royal Rumble, because we haven't seen him since the Royal Rumble. After he got tossed out of the ring, literally got picked up by Kane and got thrown through the announce table. And I'm pretty sure Kenny Omega's spirit just left his body that day. Kane picked him up and tossed him from the ring through the announce table, and now Kenny Omega is back, still not 100% by the way, to face Eddie Guerrero. Two in-ring wrestlers that are absolutely amazing. Now two men walking up, suplex by Eddie. Gonna roll it into another suplex. Three amigos by Eddie Guerrero. Eddie bringing in the punches to Kenny Omega. Off the rope, nice clothesline. Eddie seating him up on the top rope already. And a nice Hurricane Rana. Dropping Kenny Omega, and now Kenny is on the outside, trying to catch his breath, and a suicide dive into the table goes Kenny Omega. Eddie now taking control of this match, back body drop onto the table. Eddie gonna get Kenny back into the ring now. And now, springboard, clothesline by Eddie. Is that enough to put him away? 1, 2, and a kick out by Kenny Omega. Eddie dominating this match in the early going Death Valley driver. Latino Heat going up to the top rope, what could be a 5-star frog splash. No, got the legs up. Kenny got the legs up at the last moment. Kenny, a nice German suplex. Gonna turn that into a shooting star press. Kenny sending Eddie to the ropes, a super kick. Kenny grabbing the ropes. Nice moonsault. Now he's gonna do it again. To the top rope. Swanton bomb by Kenny Omega. Kenny Omega realizes his chance now. He's gonna do it. The one-winged angel. Is that enough to retain the AEW World Championship? 1, 2, Eddie powers out of it. This just goes to show that these two men can go the extra mile. That they can prove that they're the best in the ring today. Just bashing him into the corner. Nice takedown spinebuster by Eddie Guerrero. Eddie is going to have to bring out the ball. He cannot drop the ball if he lets go of Kenny Omega. He's going to have to put in the work to win this title. Now, pile driver by Eddie Guerrero. Oh my God. Now, looking for a power bomb. Meanwhile, Kenny Hurricane Rana into the referee. Into the left goes Eddie Guerrero. Kenny, the one winged angel. But there's no ref. There is no ref, and Kenny realizes it. Kenny realizes his moment. He's going to go to the top rope. High risk. Eddie's going to meet him there. Nice belly-to-belly suplex. Eddie picking him up. Oh, low blow. Classic Eddie Guerrero. Just classic. And now look at this. Look at this. Eddie's bringing the title into the ring. He's bringing the title into the ring. And now he's just planting it on Omega. And now shaking the referee awake. And Eddie acting like he's hurt. This is what Eddie does. He's lying, cheating, stealing. Wait, I think Eddie just realized if he gets disqualified, he won't win the title. He's trying to move it off Omega. The ref saw it. The ref saw it. If Eddie gets up now and shows that title, he'll be disqualified. And the ref trying to look at the title. He's trying to look at it. Eddie trying to hide it away. And Kenny just squirming himself out of the ring. Eddie just trying to get a hold of that title. The ref! The ref has the championship. Eddie! With a low blow to the ref! I don't think Eddie cares. Dog! Using the belt on Kenny Omega. But he already low blowed the ref. It doesn't matter. He's lost the match. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner as a result of a disqualification and still the AEW World Champion, Kenny Omega. Eddie does not care that he's been disqualified. Now a splash to the referee. What did Matt Riddle do? Matt Riddle was trying to be a fair referee, and Eddie just attacks him like this. I don't think Eddie's done going after that AEW World title. He wants it, and he wants it bad. Just taking out Matt Riddle, taking out Kenny Omega. What was even the point of that? What a waste of a championship opportunity. That could have gone to someone else, you know that? And then Eddie just steals it and then just gets himself disqualified. And oh my God, powerbomb on the apron of Kenny Omega. And now, V-trigger, just mocking Kenny Omega with a V-trigger. And now Eddie just leaving the ring. Well, we now have a new match set up for WrestleMania. It will be Kenny Omega versus Eddie Guerrero for the AEW World Championship in a rematch again. This time, no disqualifications. But now, we're going to get into our second match of the night. The Hart Foundation, Bret Hart and the British Bulldog will take on the Hollywood Blondes, Brian Pillman and Stunning Steve Austin. The winner will choose who they face in a tag team match for WrestleMania. The Undertaker or Kane, the Brothers of Destruction, or Edge and Christian. Which tag team will they pick? We're about to find out. The following contest is scheduled for and fall and is to determine the new number one contenders for either the UCW Tag Team or UCW World Tag Team Championships. Making their way to the ring at a combined weight of 596 pounds, Brian Pillman and Stunning Steve Austin, the Hollywood Blondes. These two ran roughshod throughout WCW, just winning WCW tag title after tag title. Austin would then go on to win the WCW United States title, and then he had a banger of a match. I believe it was at Bash of the Beach against Ricky Steamboat for that United States title, which Austin retained, I believe. Brian Pillman also went to WCW, and he went to WWE before sadly passing away in 1997 due to a drug overdose in his hotel. But now, they're back here tonight to take on Bret the Hitman Hart and the British Bulldog, the Hart Foundation. Making their way to the ring, combined weight of 601 pounds, the British Bulldog and Bret the Hitman Hart, the Hart Foundation. These two brothers have been absolutely dominant throughout WWE. Bret Hart won multiple Intercontinental titles, multiple World Tag Team titles as well. British Bulldog defeated Bret Hart at SummerSlam to win the Intercontinental title one time. But now they're joined together for what could be a tag team spectacle, a tag team classic. This match is underway, and here we go. Brian Pillman and Bret Hart will be starting off this match. Scoop slam takedown by Brian Pillman, already taking Bulldog off the apron. Tagging in Stunning Steve. Gonna work together. Springboard stunner. And now Stunning Steve Austin with a stun gun. Turn out with a discus clothesline. Meanwhile, Brian Pillman gonna get bouncy with it. Boom. Taking out the British Bulldog. Nice sidewalk slam from Stunning Steve. Now, these two teams have accomplished a lot. As previously mentioned, multiple tag team titles, Intercontinental titles, WWE titles. But who will get the superior advantage during this match? Well, I have no idea. But if I was rooting for a team, I'd have to go for the Hart Foundation because they have the more technical advantage. Because Bret Hart has that sharpshooter. And you have to tap the legs in order to do the sharpshooter. And speaking of it, Bret Hart, sharpshooter, center of the ring. Center of the ring, sharpshooter by Bret Hart. Meanwhile, Brian Pillman, springboard clothesline, taking him out. Brian wants a tag. And he's going to get him one. Brian leaping off of Austin's shoulders. Springboard clothesline. Oh my God. Brian Pillman walking Bret in between the ropes. What is Pillman trying to do? I have no idea, but leg drop to Bret Hart. Now, going for another one. Headbutt by the British Bulldog. And now getting Bret untangled. He wants a piece of the action. Tag. Here comes the British Bulldog. The British Bulldog. Bam! Steamrolling through. Absolutely steamrolling through Brian Pillman. And now just launching Stunning Steve into the ring. He's going to get him some. Bang! 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 And now, boom. Down he goes, launching Stunning Steve out of the ring. And now, Bulldog's gonna hit that patented running power slam. Tagging in Bret. Oh, I know what they're going for. They're going for the heart attack. And they're gonna get it. Is that enough to keep down the Hollywood Blondes? 1, 2, no! Brian Pillman kicked out at 2. You go attack Steve. I'm gonna keep the damage on Pillman. And now, Bret Hart saying he's gonna keep the damage on Brian Pillman going. And telling the Bulldog to go after Steve. Steve, stun gun on the table. And now, holding Pillman in place and all. Bret Hart slipping while Stunning Steve held the leg of Pillman. Pillman gonna wait. Bulldog's up. Oh my god. Moonsault. A moonsault right to the British Bulldog. Pillman going for one as well. Moonsault. Moonsault to Bret Hart. 1, 2. Hart kicked out 2 again. Well, the first time, I believe. Pillman trying to pull Hart away from the ropes. Hart with headbutts to the back of Pillman. Pillman using all the stuff he's got to drop Hart. And look at this. Just making a mockery of Hart with that sharpshooter. That vicious sharpshooter. Bret Hart got to the ropes. Way, Stunning Steve pushing his hand away from the rope. Smart tactic by Stunning Steve Austin and the Hollywood Blondes. If he's away from the ropes, then how is he supposed to break up the hold? Well, I don't know, but Bret Hart twisting his body in a hole now. Roll up on Pillman. 2. Kick out by Brian. Brian Pillman. Nice arm drag. Picking him up now. Powerbomb on the outside. Brian Pillman. Suicide dive into the table. This is absolute chaos. This is a war at its best. Attrition. Stunning Steve. Oh my god. Soul Snatcher. Soul Snatcher by Stunning Steve. And now he's going to do one in the ring. Bam. Soul Snatcher. Bulldog's completely out of the occasion now. Tag made. Here comes Stunning Steve. Bringing over Bret Hart. This isn't going to end well. No, it isn't. Holding him up. Springboard Stunner. Brian Pillman, just an absolute dive on the Bulldog. And now Austin is not done yet. Bam! Soul Snatcher again. 1, 2, 3. The Hollywood Blondes are going to WrestleMania. Here are your winners. Brian Pillman and Stunning Steve Austin, the Hollywood Blondes. And now they have the dream of going to WrestleMania and could becoming tag team champions once again. Speaking of the champions, here they are. Kane and Undertaker, the Brothers of Destruction, Edge and Christian, the World Tag. Who are they going to pick? Edge and Christian, the World Tag Team Champions? Or the Brothers of Destruction, Kane and Undertaker, the undisputed tag team champions. And it looks like they picked the Brothers of Destruction at Mania. You know what? They say screw that. Just taken out. Oh, spear by Edge. Kill switch by Christian. Both tag team champions come out here and absolutely decimate the Hollywood Blondes. But now, Edge and Christian got Undertaker back inside the ring, and oh no. Christian's gonna go for a ride! Choke Slayer! And Edge trying to come into the aid of his partner. That's a big mistake. Choke Slam on the outside. Kane, tombstone pile driver. And now while they're at it, boom, choke slam to Bret Hart. And boom, choke slam to the Bulldog. The Brothers of Destruction stand tall. It will be the Hollywood Blondes versus the Brothers of Destruction at WrestleMania for the UCW Undisputed Tag Team Championships. The following contest is a last man standing match for the UCW Undisputed Championship. Making his way to the ring, the challenger from Chicago, Illinois, weighing at 299 pounds, CM Punk. CM Punk bringing back This Fire Burns for one night only. He knows how much this challenge means to him. He knows how much the UCW Undisputed title means to him. He wants to defeat Randy Orton tonight for the title. It's clobbering time! You're damn right, it's clobbering time, Punk. Time to teach that bold fraud who he really is. In this match, no disqualifications, no countouts, no pinfalls, no submissions. The only way to win is to keep your opponent down anywhere in the arena for the count of 10. Basically think of it as a false count anywhere match. But instead of doing pinfall submissions, you just wait until your opponent is down for the 10 count. Talk about bringing back your old entrance music. How about Burn in My Light? And his opponent from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing at 294 pounds. He is the UCW Undisputed Champion, Randy Orton. Punk went on the guy with the GTS! Punk hitting Randy Orton with a GTS. The match hasn't even started yet. And Punk just out of nowhere obliterates Randy with a GTS. And now a springboard senton on the outside. Both men have to be officially in the ring in order for this match to start. GTS. Nope. Randy caught the leg. Swiping it up. Stomping at Punk's head. RKO. Finally, throwing Punk inside the ring in this match will indeed start. Punk tried to go for RKO, I believe. Got thrown. Kicking to the back of Punk now. Nice belly-to-belly suplex by Orton. Nice kick up there. Punk slapping Orton and now fighting back against the Viper, the Apex Predator. And we still have the main event tonight. John Cena versus Cody Rhodes versus Jey Uso versus Sami Zayn versus Dominic Mysterio versus AJ Styles. And the winner will go on to face either of these men at Mania for the Undisputed Championship, and a clothesline by Punk. Punk now gonna pay tribute to a Macho Man from the heavens above with that elbow drop. Punk sending Randy into the corner. Oh boy. I wonder how this is gonna end. Nice knee by Punk. And a bulldog. Back. Sidewalk slam to Orton. Slamming the back of his neck into the turnbuckle. Randy snapping back to life with a clothesline to Punk. The ref getting back inside the ring. Well, apparently the ref is disabled. These two men trading blows in the center of the ring. Both men double clothesline. 1, 2, 3. There's no way the match is going to end this early. 4. Randy Orton sitting back up. 5. 6. Punk back up. Nice kick to the face of Orton. Boom. Nice springboard, walking the tightrope. Bam! Drop kick. These two men just absolutely wanting to end one another out. Bam! Right into the ring post. And again, and again, and again. Slamming him down with the Uranagi. Elbow drop. Could be looking for that Anaconda Vice, that sweet Anaconda Vice. He's got it locked in. This smart strategy by Punk. If Randy Orton passes out, he can get up to answer the count, and he will lose the title. But Randy Orton trying to fight out of it. Bam! Elbows. Elbows in retaliation. And now both men go crashing and burning off of the bed. Both of these men just taking each other out. And Randy slamming him into a casket. And again. And again and again. Now, all right into the trash. Now, slamming Punk onto a TV remote. Both these men now going back into the ring. Randy Orton wants to humiliate CM Punk. Wants to torture him. And now bring him over somewhere and slam him down to the mat. On the floor. Randy Orton with those vicious stomps right to Punk. Punk could be in danger here. Randy setting up the Punk kick. No, Randy, don't do this. Now, Punk moved out of the way. Punk taking Randy now, and I'm slamming him into that metal bar. And again, and again, and again. Boom. Senton. Punk now bringing him up. Oh my God. Bringing him up to a dartboard. Punk slamming Randy Orton right into the dartboard head first. He does not care about the well-being of Randy Orton. Just wants to punish him and torment him in this last man standing match. This is going borderline crazy, off the rails. CM Punk now. Elbow drop right to Randy Orton. I don't think he got all of it, but he did get some of it. Punk got Randy Orton up low for GTS. Randy Orton fighting out of it. Both men crashing down back onto the bed. That would have been seriously bad if Randy Orton would have got GTS off of that dartboard. And now throwing Randy back inside the ring. CM Punk now looking for it. A diving drop kick. Right back to Randy Orton. This is crazy. And to think that this isn't even the main event of the show. Punk willing to take advantage, slamming Randy right to the corner now, slamming him down to the mat. Two men going borderline crazy, off the rails. Punk GTS. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Punk's not done. Wants to issue more torment on Randy Orton. Send to the outside of the ring. Punk grabbing a table and just using it to bash Randy Orton's head in. I don't think this is a good idea for CM Punk to be doing. Randy RKO for the table. Punk was going for like a Uranagi or some sort, and Randy just countered into the RKO. Oh my goodness. Randy Orton be hearing them voices again. They do counsel him. Bam! Steel chair right to the face of Punk, bringing him back inside the ring now. Just mocking Punk. GTS. You damn count right now, or else you're fired. Randy Orton framing the damn referee, telling him to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Randy posing on the apron, thinking he's won, but Punk out of nowhere. Punk now, GTS. How many of those is he gonna hit tonight? I don't know, but Punk going somewhere now. Now, he just threw a damn stretcher. That is a stretcher. He's throwing a damn stretcher, gurney, whatever you want to call it, into the damn ring. And another table, because of course you need tables in life. It's not life without a table for CM Punk. Grabbing a ladder. Why the hell does he need a ladder for? This isn't a TLC match. Now, grabbing that. Just attacking him with the stretcher. Now, oh my gosh. Punk is now wedging the stretcher against the rope. How is this gonna end well? Oh my god! Punk just slamming him on the damn stretcher. Punk setting up 2 tables on the outside. I remember this. This is when Randy Orton cost. This is when CM Punk cost Cody Rhodes the Undisputed Championship in the 3 Stages of Hell match. I remember it. Punk now climbing backwards. He's gonna push Randy off the same way he did Cody. But Randy Orton gets back down safely. Randy Orton RKO on the ladder. Wedging the ladder in between the ropes. Back body drop on the ladder. Randy now gonna put CM Punk on the ladder, and look, just taunting him. Absolutely taunting him with the crotch chops. Wait, Punk got Randy. He's got Randy up. Oh my god. He wants to send him over the ropes. Nope. Randy back down. Punk going down as well. GTS no. RKO no. Both men climbing up the ladder. I don't understand the premise of both men climbing up the ladder. Punk. Oh my god. Pushing him through one ladder. And now Uranagi for the other. Punk's gonna do it. Punk's gonna win. Punk's gonna win the title. 1, 2. Come on, Punk. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Punk's gonna be the new champion. 8, 9. Who the hell? Who in the blue? What the? Somebody just speared Punk. Somebody, hoodie and all, attacking Punk. And a spear to Randy Orton. That's Roman Reigns. What in the blue hell is Roman Reigns doing here? I don't know, but he's costing Punk the title. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ring the bell. Ladies and gentlemen, this match has resulted in a draw. Therefore, your winner and still, your UCW Undisputed Champion, Randy Orton. Roman Reigns has just cost CM Punk the WWE Championship. Why, Roman? Roman looking for gold at WrestleMania, and he might get it. Well, Randy Orton is still the Undisputed Champion. And later in the night, in the 6-man elimination match, someone will be the new number contender and face Randy at Mania. Who will it be? Well, now it's going to be Finn Balor defending the World Heavyweight Championship against Seth Rollins, any mystery legend from the past. Who will it be?